Microphone checker, 1, 2 record on the microphone. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to get my little rap on.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, welcome back. This is Howie.
And this is Kurt. What's up, y'all?
We're doing Layers of the Culture, episode 23. I hope everybody had a good week. I hope your team won. I hope you made your money. Drake fans and Chiefs fans, I just want to let you know, if you follow me on Facebook, I left the number of the suicide hotline. You might need to talk
to suicide hotline.
I might need to talk to somebody right now. I'm just saying.
Yo, that's
talk
funny.
To me, because I can't hear. Look, I'm going to walk you off the ledge. Like, nigga, jump! Do you like them? Lean on me. Yeah, Joe Clark on lean on me. Jump!
Do it expeditionally.
Jump!
Yo, Joe Clark.
These are jokes.
Joe Clark like, fuck that. You jump. Yeah, jump.
These are jokes, y'all. These are jokes. Please.
Yo, that's funny.
Yeah, this is Larry the Culture. How was your week, man?
My week was good, man. Same old. I just been chilling, man, mostly just trying to, live my best life right now, man, because, it's I don't know, a lot of things have changed personally, so I ain't gonna get into that, but, things are, I'm just trying to relax and just enjoy life, you know what I mean? That's about it, you know what I mean? So
that's about all we can do.
That's it. I punched the clock, just give me my check, let me just go home and pay my bills, relax.
Understood, man. Like, I feel you. Even with the current climate we in, and I'm not trying to make this a political show because this is hip hop, but my man's up there rolling back rights like Walmart prices.
Right, exactly.
So, man, that's about all we can do. Just
exactly.
Work but I ain't gonna be defeated though.
Facts.
Fuck that.
Facts.
Matter of fact, that reminds me. You see them motherfuckers in Cincinnati whoop them motherfucking neo-Nazis ass?
I heard about it, but I didn't see it. Is it a video?
Yeah, it was on LinkedIn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they thought like, what were you thinking? Why were you go? Like, I'm gonna go to any like my man. I forgot my dude on YouTube or whatnot. Any place that had heights on it.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that.
Crown,
right?
Lincoln. Matter of fact, I don't know if the group watches us or anything. The little the plot on us and shit. But I just want to let y'all know. Try that in Crown Heights. We want to see something.
Yeah,
we just want to see something. That's
just asking for a friend.
Yeah, man. Just go up there.
Let us see what y'all can do.
But they burned their flag. They came up. They thought they was gonna do something.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they ran them people off. Shoot.
Wow, listen, hey, it is what it is, man. Shit like that is gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to search up that video when I get a chance. But how was your last week or so?
It was pretty decent. Just work. There's some things that kind of happened, again, a little personal, at the job, my first shift job, I'll just put it like that, because somebody decided to put tariffs on China. That might affect the business. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah.
I'll just put it like that. So, I'm just, there's just those things. But other than that, I had a good week. My thing of it is, again, I don't want to make it like a political and spiritual show or anything like that, but we gonna be all right.
Yeah, man.
It's like I kind of see it. I know we got to kind of go through this, but at the same time, it's like, we've been here before, so.
Definitely have, man.
Yeah, so
we gonna see how this turns out,
Yeah.
So, we appreciate y'all checking us out. This is episode 23.
23.
And
like Jordan.
Yes, sir.
With the tongue out.
And this is Layers of the Culture. We appreciate y'all. We know hip hop is got a lot of layers to it, so that's why we went with that name, and we appreciate y'all who who really been sticking with us and checking us out. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for that. So yeah, we can jump into the show. You know, we got a couple of RIPs we want to get out there. First of all, rest in peace to Irv Gotti from Murder Inc. Pretty good producer, you know what I mean? Ran things over at Murder Inc. And, you know, he had a long career, man, you know what I mean? And so he was responsible for a lot of the those beats that Ja Rule and Ashanti and all of them were using. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't really give him credit, but he was responsible for a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And so rest in peace to him. I also found out the group Double X Posse from back in the 90s, they lost one of their members.
Oh, no.
Yeah, BK. Actually, the other member of the group, Sugar Ray, I think he announced it, but said it happened back in 2024 sometime.
Oh.
But we just now finding out about it.
Dang, not be able to do it.
Yeah,
not gonna be able to do it.
Not gonna be able to do it. Can you do it?
Not gonna be able to do it.
Can you do it?
Not gonna be able to do it. Shit, I gotta play that in the car.
That was my joint, man. Might have to play that later on.
Yeah.
But so yeah, rest in peace to him. And you know, they had a pretty dope career back in the 90s. I think they are still like touring every now and then, you know, but I don't know how things are now that they've lost a member, because it was only two of them. So I don't know if the other one is still going to go around and do some tours or not. But hopefully, you know, he'll still do some performances and keep doing his thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's give them a moment of silence just to pay our respects. All right. Appreciate y'all for doing that.
Yep.
So yeah, man, we got some things to get into today. Let me go ahead and jump into some birthdays real quick, because I got a few to get caught up on. So back on February 8th, my man Project Pat, happy birthday to him.
All right.
Also Turk, who just came home from prison. My man Smoke Dizzer from New York.
All right.
And also Capone from CNN. Happy birthday to all of them on the 8th.
All right.
On the 11th, we got my man Rock Marciano. Happy birthday to him.
My man's.
On the 12th, we got Gucci Mane and Ed Lover from Yo and TV Raps.
All right.
Board set. So yeah, on the 14th, coming up, and I want to give a special shout out to one of my nieces, Latoya. She got a birthday on her birthday's on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And J. Rue the Damager on the same day. Yes, sir. Come clean. All you phony rappers out there, come clean. So coming up on the 15th, we got Meg Thee Stallion and also Birdman. Coming up on the 16th, we got the legend Ice-T. We got Lupe Fiasco.
All right.
And YFN Lucci. Yeah, happy birthday to all of them. On the 17th, we got my man Aguilar. Happy birthday to him.
Right.
On the 18th, we got the legend Dr. Dre. Also, Juelz Santana on the same day. Yeah. On the 19th, we got my man Immortal Technique.
Okay.
One of my favorites. Also, Lord Finesse.
Oh, yes.
One of my favorites.
Yes.
And some more legends. Prince Marky D on the same day. Yep, rest in peace. And Kid Creole from the Furious 5. Hold his head up, man, because he's still doing a bid right now, I believe, in jail.
Oh, that's right, from that dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about it extensively on the show, man, back in the day when it happened. Yeah. I want to say, when did that happen? That was like right when the pandemic, I think, had started.
I thought it was a little before that.
Was it before that? Okay.
Because remember, I think, or was
you might be right, actually.
Or was it Raheem?
No.
I thought Raheem got caught into something.
No, it was Kid Creole, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it was like a homeless man.
Yeah, he was walking to work and the homeless man was trying to...
Yeah, he was saying like he was trying to do some advances toward him or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, he stabbed him.
And he kept telling him, leave me alone. He kept trying to walk away and the dude just wouldn't leave him alone. So, sorry. It happened.
Yep.
But, you know, he's still in prison from what I understand. I don't know how long he's supposed to be in there, but I hope he's keeping his head up, man, because that's crazy.
Yeah, fact.
That was completely self-defense. One more birthday on the 20th of February. We got my man Daddy O from Stetson Sonic. So they still out here doing music too. They just dropped the album like last year. So shout out to Stetson Sonic.
Stetson Sonic.
All right, so that's it for my birthdays. I got a couple of songs for music. I'm gonna go ahead and throw those out there. So here's some new music. Smith and Wesson got a song called "Elephant in the Room," and it's funny because Lord Jamar just dropped that
song. Yeah, I was about to say.
Lord Jamar actually called his "The Elephant," but he says "Elephant in the Room." But they're actually calling theirs "Elephant in the Room." My man Daylight, he dropped a joint called YHRR. I believe that was kind of his response to the Joey Badass. Just to throw a little more at him. Dave East is dropping a collab album with Ransom.
Okay.
It's called The Final Call, and that's coming out in the next few days too. But my bad. I don't know if I.
No, I was gonna say I ain't really get the chance to listen to the Joey.
Joey Badass joint, yeah.
Yeah, I hope, man. Like what I'm saying, I don't get me wrong. I don't want nothing, no bloodshed or anything like that. But
right,
if he's gonna go after Kendrick and stuff, I hope he elevates and what I'm saying, because like I don't want because I like Joey. You know what I'm saying. I don't want him to be like it. Just be like you doing this mediocre stuff now because like you Hollywood and stuff, and you acting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to go too much further with that situation. I mean, I think he was just trying to create a little buzz.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he was trying to have his own.
Yeah, because I don't think he got anything against Kendrick personally.
Right. So that's how I look at it. But it is what it is. So, but yeah, do we have a question of the day for today?
Is Drake a bitch? No, I'm just playing.
Yes. No, but yeah.
Okay. I got one because I didn't really get to think of one. How did the Super Bowl halftime show? Or let me do this. Was the Super Bowl halftime show truly the best show of all time? And I mean, as far as like all time of the NFL.
Okay.
The best halftime show of all time.
Well, I say in my opinion on that, I do think it was a great show, but I won't say it was the best. No, that I will not say. But it was a good show. What do you think about it?
I'm pretty much with you. I don't think, but before we get like, nah, man, because you ain't smart enough. You don't understand this. And Nah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about as performance-wise. I thought it was just slightly lackluster because not because of the image and the symbolism and stuff is great. And I'm not trying to be a Kendrick hater or anything like that. I just thought he would have a little bit more energy to give, like it was going to be more electrifying. That's just me personally. But also I do understand he was in an area that, maybe he can't. Not that he was restricted, but you know what I'm saying? This wasn't a pop out. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like he has to, that's one thing I can respect about him. Like, yeah, I'm an MC and this, that, and the third, and like, yeah, this is how we do. And I'm not saying like, I gotta, put on my suit for like white people. That's not what I'm saying, but it's like, because because with the messaging, he clearly didn't do that shit.
Right.
He just knew like he kind of had to play and tone stuff down enough to like it be digestible and palatable.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, but it's still like, it's him. But man, that's all I had on that.
Yeah, and y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think this was like the greatest halftime show ever? I think anybody who probably says that is just more of a Kendrick stan. You know, they just more so like, yeah, it's Kendrick, so it's got to be the greatest. And it was a good show. It was, but I wouldn't say it was the greatest of all time. You know what I mean? So I definitely loved what he did with the show, and we're going to get more into that. So we going to jump into some topics, and we're going to come back to that. But I do like what he did with a lot of the messaging, the subliminal messaging.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. But we wanted to talk a little bit about the Grammys. We didn't really get to talk about that as much before. You know, Kendrick, man, I mean, with him coming off with 5 Grammys, man, I just thought that was amazing.
Yeah, let's clap that up.
I mean, we got to clap that up, man. I mean, just I saw the pictures of him holding them. It's like just the fact that you got to hold them like this. That's a lot. You know what I mean? Trying to balance all of them joints and to have them all in one night. You know, a lot of artists get a lot of Grammys, but they'll get them over the course of time. For him to just sweep that night like that, it was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and the fact that he got Song of the Year and Record of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm extremely proud of him. I mean, whether you love him or hate him, I mean, honestly, the man put the work in. The man, I mean, that song, I mean, love it or hate it, got legs.
Yeah.
And it just did what it did.
To have a life of its own, man. It's like, for you to be that Grammy nominated over a diss track, I mean, I don't think that's ever been done in history of hip hop.
No.
Or the Grammys, you know what I mean? But, it's just like, wow, that's what I'm thinking about when I'm like, okay, it's one thing to get a lot of Grammys, but it's another thing for it to be over that type of song. And it's like, yo, and you got the world singing this joint.
The fact that it's bad when pretty much the world hates your ass.
Right, right.
Not necessarily hate, but the fact that, I mean, because this is the thing. Because, even with Drake being in Australia, he still has, his audience and stuff there. I don't know if them cheers and stuff are dubbed in or anything like that. And I'm not saying that, there's a bunch of bots at Drake concert. That's not what I'm saying. But the fact that this man had to run away from America to get down under to perform. Yeah. And even some of the Australians like, nah, fuck this nigga. So fuck Drake. And all of a sudden they say, fuck him.
We're right.
Fuck Drake. Fuck Drake, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a horrible Australian accent. That was more like a British accent.
Nah, you good, man. But we do got to mention that, though, because, he went down in Australia and doing his little tour, and supposedly he announced a new album coming soon. I don't know.
I need a next win.
but yeah, so he. I thought it was funny. There's a video out there of him while he was doing the Australian thing. He was, I don't know where it was at, maybe like backstage or some shit. And he comes out and he's got this hoodie on that's got bullet holes in the front to show look, I've been shot up. And then he had smoke coming out the back. And it was like a lot of people were trying to give him credit for that. Like, yeah, see, he took a bunch of bullets and it didn't even hurt him. And it's like, when you think about it, he's saying that it did. He's saying, I got bullet holes that went all the way through me. That's why my back is smoking. If he's saying he didn't get hurt, it would have been smoke from the front. Like, nothing happened, you see?
No.
I just got holes in the shirt and the bullets,
that nigga got hurt. Damn nigga got slaughtered.
That nigga got hurt, feelings hurt, physically hurt, all that shit.
Man.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people are wondering what he's going to do with this next album. Is he going to throw some more shots at Kendrick, or is he going to leave it alone?
He needs to leave it alone. And that's what everybody's been telling him. All the influence I listen to, shout out to him.
Yep.
All the, it's like, look, man, you just need to come out with a rap album. Do not focus on Kendrick. And this is people that they generally like the music, you know what I'm saying, of hip hop and
exactly
stuff. And it's like, look, don't come out here at Kendrick, because you're not going to beat him.
No.
You're not going to get him.
Exactly.
So you come out, you know what I'm saying, come out with a rap album and just solid rap and just, talk about the stuff that you want to talk about.
Exactly.
Outside of, and this is the thing, a lot of people saying the reason why he's doing it because he don't really got nothing else. He has nothing else. So this is the thing he has to hold on to.
Yep. Yeah, because a lot of people are starting to see the real Drake. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So
The
I was like,
real
I think
Aubrey.
in that first diss song he mentioned YG, and then YG came out with a song making him look stupid, calling him a weirdo. He was like, yeah, what he said, YG really bang this, you know, something like that. And
The
then
Springer
YG was
said
like,
YG.
yeah. And then YG came out with a song calling him a weirdo. I was like, yeah, see, you thought everybody was on your side. They're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course, you still got your stands and all of that, but, you know, that's different.
Oh, speaking of which, DJ Khaled was supposed to come out with an album.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And Drake roasted the shit out of him because what happened was, from what I understand, I meant to put this down. He was coming out like, "Yeah, we the best," and blah blah blah. And he had like 2 songs with Drake, and honestly, they were saying like it's kind of questionable because like it may be either AI or somebody impersonating, and Drake
impersonating Khaled, like
no Drake.
Oh, Drake. Okay.
Yeah, and Drake, I think Khaled came out with the promo and stuff, and Drake was like, "Nah, I don't think I was on them songs because I don't sound like that." I'm like, God damn, them
wow.
See, y'all supposed to been homies.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, y'all gave each other toilets and shit.
Damn, that's
you know
crazy.
What I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all
I didn't know what happened with that, but I kept hearing something about Khaled and Drake, and I was like, well, what? You know, I never could find a story about it. So yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, I mean,
scratch 2 clown,
right? And I don't think Khaled would use some AI bullshit. I think it's probably just Drake recorded some shit with him a while back and just don't remember. And Khaled like, okay, finally got around to using these verses. You know what I mean? So that shit happens. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is. You know, if he did that shit to me, if I was Khaled, I'd walk away. Like, all right. You ain't got to worry about me no more, nigga.
Yep.
So. But yeah, so you know, y'all let us know what y'all think about that. You know, when Drake drops his new album, y'all gonna cop it? You know, are y'all still fans? Has your opinion about him changed at all? You know, that kind of thing. I've never bought a Drake album. I've never cared to. You know, I just don't want to buy an album where a grown ass man is being in his feelings all the time. You know what I mean?
I'm going to buy the album.
You gonna buy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give it to somebody who smokes weed so they can break weed up on it.
Yeah, now break weed up on it.
I'm gonna do that.
Use the CD tray. Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, man. So we definitely got to talk about the Super Bowl and the halftime show. You know what I mean?
What?
I thought it was dope that he brought out Sam Jackson to do Uncle Sam and play like genius. It was. He I think the whole thing was genius. It may not have been the most electrifying show, but all the messaging I think was there. You know what I mean? Because you got the red, white, and blue effect just to kind of give it that this is respectable to America and the colors of the flag, but you also got the undertones of look what America did to black people. You know what I mean? So I love that. And so I like how Sam Jackson was like, that's too, what he said, too ghetto, too aggressive. Or something like that. I was like, yeah.
You lost your damn mind.
So he was the perfect person for that, man. But yeah, overall, I did love the show. But yeah, I think he did. See, for me, I know a lot of people are saying his set list may not have been the greatest, but for me, it was only 2 songs that I wanted to hear. Of course, They Not Like Us, but I also wanted to hear Humble, Be Humble. That's always been one of my favorite Kendrick songs. So I was like, as long as he do that, I'm good. And he did it, along with some other stuff. So what did you think about the song choices?
Thought the song choice wasn't too bad. I think it really got stuff like as far as like Kendrick's people, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much a little mixture of things with everybody. Like you said, the Humble, he did, stuff off the Damn album. Cause I mean that was a huge album.
Yeah.
He did went to the Black Panther soundtrack and got SZA out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I like that, on GNX, the Luther song.
Yeah.
I mean, I like when he did that. I definitely enjoyed not like us. And I'm glad he didn't end it with that. I'm glad he ended with Turn the TV Off.
Yeah,
and he brought out Mustard, and a lot of people was talking. When Mustard dropped his album, and Academic was like, "Oh, well, he only sold 19,000 copies the first week. The first week sales,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, who does that shit?
Right,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Like, just let it. And he's not getting any support from Kendrick, and you know what I'm saying? And this is a horrible act impression. I'm just doing,
Well, that's a true stand right there.
Yeah.
Though.
But the thing of it is like, okay, but you can't say he didn't help him out because he brought him out to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
On the biggest stage ever. Now
exactly.
Now that album probably gonna go.
Yep.
Oh.
He had him at the pop out too, I remember. That was dope too.
So yeah, I mean, like that. I mean, you can't just hand everybody anything. Some people got to just, work for it. Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? If I understand, like, if you, let's say, for instance, you was a big artist and like, I'm an artist, but like, I'm getting there. I can understand, like, okay, my man got a project. I'm the bigger artist. I'm kind of put some training wheels on this shit.
Absolutely.
So he can come through blase. But like, the big artist shouldn't have to be like, oh, well, I'm going to promote or I'm going to do this and hit the ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the artist has to do that for himself. Now, I can understand if the bigger artist might hit, especially if he's, invested in them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was coming up and saying, yeah, check out blase, if he's on the label or something like that. But if he a dude like outside of that, outside the label, but y'all kind of like industry friends, lack of a better word. And I don't, what I'm saying, Mustard and Kendrick relation might be, really good and solid. But I mean, for right now, I'm going to use the term industry friends and colleagues. But yeah, I'm not going to just, what I'm saying? Yeah, that guy still got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? He got to put boots on the ground and ass in the seats and things of that nature. So
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, as far as like what Kendrick did, I mean, bringing him out, that was dope.
Yeah, he actually came on stage with him when he won the Grammys too.
Yeah,
so he let him actually say a couple of words there. But yeah, man, and y'all, of course, let us know what y'all think in the comments of the Super Bowl halftime show. The overall performance. How you felt about like the set list and the song choices. I heard people saying that they felt like SZA should have got another song. And I'm like, nah, I don't think so. I mean, it was his Super Bowl. Yeah. He already gave her one. He should have gave her another ballot. You're right.
Yeah, two. The Luther and the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But they was like, oh yeah, it would have been so much better. I think those are the people who wanted him to more so have a lot of special guests. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
I think those people feel like, wow, it should have been more than just Kendrick. So, but it is what it is.
But it was more than just Kendrick. You had Mustard that came out there, and then you had no one saw that shit coming. Serena Williams doing the crib walk on the Not Like Us shit. That shit was crazy.
And that, to me, that was also part of another subliminal message, because I don't know if a lot of people didn't catch it, but some people I saw caught it. So he incorporated Serena Williams, SZA, and that Georgia girl, which are all Drake's exes. You know what I mean? So you had 3 exes at the show, and then also you got to wonder if that was also subliminal about XXX.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Because that's another thing, too. They said where he was standing. Because, that, which is weird. A lot of people say, oh, that's the Squid Game. So it's like, no, that's the PlayStation 2 controller.
Right. Exactly.
The triangle, circle, X, cross. Yeah, well, they call it a cross.
Yeah.
I'll call it X.
X. I always said X too.
Yeah, but anyway, I think he stood in that box and he was talking about that because, there's speculation that, what I'm saying, that Drake had something to do with that. And even X called said, like, hey, if I get gone, Yeah, that was Drake.
Exactly. I remember that. I was like, that's crazy, man. But yeah, so, you know, I feel like, you know, that was another undertone, you know, about the three X's, you know, not just the XXX Tentacion, but just Drake's X's all now kind of on Kendrick's side. You know what I mean? You got Serena Williams, you got SZA doing the song with him, and then he did this thing where he showed some imagery that kind of incorporated that Georgia girl. I forget her last name, Georgia Smith or something like that. But she, you know, she's done music with him, and she was Drake's ex as well. She's, I think she's British. Oh. But yeah, so he incorporated that into part of the show as well. It was from an old commercial where he was laying on top of a lamppost, like a street lamp.
Yeah.
He incorporated that into the show. So that's why I was like, okay.
And honestly, now that's one thing I wish he'd have done, the We Gonna Be All Right joint.
Yeah.
Because when I saw them on the lamp, you know, the street corner and stuff like that, I thought that he was going to do that song. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been dope.
Yeah, because now I will say, me personally, I think that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
If I would have something to critique about. But I'm not like, and what I'm saying is I'm not trying to look for I'm trying to look for every cranny,
right,
every nook and every, you know, no, that's not what I'm saying. This is just me saying, like, you know, just like as a fan or as a you know, participant.
Yeah.
You know, well, not participant, but
like a supporter, yeah.
Well, spectator.
That's
the better word.
Gotcha.
As a spectator, I was like, yeah, that was kind of missed there. But I mean, it wasn't like a deal breaker or anything. It was just like that was something that could have been used.
Man, when he was walking across the stage and he just kind of gave that look, say Drake. You like him, listen. The fact, that smile, that was like that shit was devious. That was devious.
I was like, it's over. It's over.
It's over, man. That's why I like how they did the game over thing at the end too. You know, game over. So, but yeah, that when he did that, man, I was like, yep, that's a wrap. It was almost like he knew. I know you watch me, so let me go ahead and just give you a little message. Say Drake.
That is crazy. The fact that the world is literally got in on you stomping this nigga's ass. You know what I'm saying? They had shout out to Curtis King. He was showing that they had, so it was the most viewed Super Bowl halftime show in history.
Yeah.
123 million. But Curtis made a great, Curtis King.
Yeah.
Made a great point. He said, now, are they counting the TVs and the devices, or are they counting, because like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you in the bar and they got maybe one or two TVs on.
But it's like 50 people.
Yeah. So are you counting that?
Right.
Or are you counting from the TV? So so that's true. Technically could be more.
Could be more.
Yeah.
Because some people was at a bar watching that shit. You know what I mean? So that's typical. But yeah, so that was dope to me, man. I love the whole thing, man. He did a great job. And I think that maybe that's why it wasn't as much of an electrifying performance, because he was focused more on, I want to send some messages. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
so I need this to be laid out a certain way.
And that's the thing, too. Like, it wasn't just, Drake was in it, but it wasn't really the main focus.
Yeah.
He was actually talking about, the struggles of black people.
Black people, yep.
Exactly. How that we built this country.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, Samuel Jackson being Uncle Sam, like, again, that was just
diabolical.
And the stuff that he was saying, like, and I need to go back and watch the show, but they was talking about like, on that PlayStation controller, like I forgot what the code is, but the way he activated, it activated like the cheat code for unlimited armor and stuff for like Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
And so when he came back out, well, technically I didn't. I just saw this in reaction. So
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. So Samuel L. Jackson said, "Hey, you got your community out here. That's the cheat code." And he was like, "Deduct a life." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Deduct a life, take a life.
Exactly.
And he was basically saying like, well, now that the community, black people got a community, we together, that we unstoppable. But yeah, if we take out the one person that's, well, then that's to get rid of the cheat code.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's. Yeah.
But hey, congrats to Kendrick Lamar, man, because that was a great performance. Like you said, I'm glad it was the most watched because he needed that credit. Because I think he's well known in hip hop, and he's, I think, semi well known all over in music because he doesn't have the the image that Drake has. Drake tries to purposely do a lot of crossover stuff and pop type stuff just so that he can automatically have that notoriety. And Kendrick is like, no, this is my lane. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Yeah. I'm not just gonna do pop stuff just so I can get more money or more attention. And I'm glad that he's getting that just off of being who he is.
Oh, yeah. So, because really, if you think about it, that's like one of the, probably since Nas, it's like, not that he only make his money off of rapping, but the fact that he's a real hip hop artist. Right. And he's that dominant. So, you know what I'm saying? So for that to happen, that's great. I think Nas, I think about Pac, you know what I'm saying? Those, because they was really known for rapping. They wasn't known for modeling and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. They wasn't known for that shit. Nah, they was known. Yeah, so that's the thing I like about it. And to go back to what you were saying about the pop, I don't, if you cross over with pop artists and stuff, that's cool. I'm not dissing pop artists neither. Yeah, their places need it. And actually I kind of like pop now because I think they've kind of got out of this whole you know what I'm saying, this old cheesy baby type phase. Right. And they actually got some some actually decent music. Yeah. Some of it is still kind of watered down, but it's not as, I don't think it is as cheesy as let's say and not to knock them, but the boy bands like NSYNC and things like that. I don't think it's, and not to call them cheesy because they did what they did, but you know what I'm saying? I get it though. You know what I'm saying? But that stinge that they kind of, that was placed on them.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Definitely get that. Yeah, man. But like you said, I want to make that clear. I wasn't trying to disrespect pop music. Yeah. Because there's some I listen to, but I'm just more of a hip hop head. Yeah, yeah. Every now and then I might listen to some. But it's more so I'm just saying that Drake does that, uses that platform sometimes, facts. You know what I mean? To make sure that he gets those sales and make sure that he gets invited to those places overseas that really love pop music and stuff like that. So, but you know what? One video I did see, there was a video, I think it was when he was in Australia. It was some kind of after party type event where people were able to just, be in his presence and all that. And these teenage looking kids was blasting a radio playing Kendrick Lamar. And they just kept kind of putting the camera over to him and then back to themselves, then over to him. It was, that shit was funny as shit. They were just, they not like us. They not like, just kept hugging. And you can see him over there just, he was stone faced. He was not moving. He was trying his best not to be reactive, but that shit was funny as fuck. Man, I was dying.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It just it was kind of funny because we were yesterday at my job. We were still talking about the beef and stuff, and we talked about that. I think we said it. I don't want to hammer beat it on a dead horse, but if Drake was really smart, You know what I'm saying? He should have got with the big three, him, J. Cole, and Kendrick, and just said, "Hey, listen, let's get together. Let's make an album. All three of us will be, you know, if we want to change our name to a super group,
right?
We want to do this. This is what we need to do because now that would have been for the culture.
Yeah,
that would have been money, but that would have been for the culture because that's what everybody wanted.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I get that they were trying to make that happen first person shooter, and K. Dot didn't. Kendrick didn't. Go to it. But yeah, that's what that's what I'd have been thinking. Like, look, they all, we got our differences and stuff like that. But hey, let's do this for the culture. We the three that's killing it. We running it now.
Yeah.
Let's make an album.
Mm-hmm.
And if they had done that, man, shit, that'd have been crazy.
Yeah, that'd have been
crazy.
Ignorant.
And I think I think Drake would have got people that, the purists, not necessarily on his side, but they would at least listen to him a little, like, oh, okay, I see where he's coming from now. You know what I'm saying? They would at least been like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check him out. Cause that's just the thing. So
yeah, man. And like I said, y'all let us know what y'all think about, everything that's been going on with the Super Bowl performance. Was there any other subliminal shit that you noticed that we might not have caught? Anything that just stood out to you? But overall, I loved it, man. I love the clown car thing where all the people were coming out of the car.
Oh, the GNX. And, him posing on the GNX, like the little Spider-Man joint.
Yeah.
That was strong.
Mm-hmm.
And now that reminded me of the, not to compare him to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson stood there on the stage.
Yeah.
Just stood there like that's what I'm saying, man.
Time.
That's what I'm saying, man. That type of presence.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can say, oh, there's people who get crushed Michael Jackson record. Yeah, okay, I get that. But there ain't gonna be another one like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Exactly.
But I like that. I like the fact that the car was there.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about we spoke about this, before. Like the car, the GNX car, it's a muscle car.
Yeah.
Yes, it's it's not a lot. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I guess it ain't a lot of money. Maybe 20 to 30,000. Not that like.
Yeah.
But it's not like you gotta drop down money for a whole damn house.
Right.
To get the car. It ain't like those Lexus and stuff. But the thing about it, it's rare.
Yeah.
It's a rarity. I think that's the one thing that people, I feel, don't get with that car. And for them, I think, I don't know, it was Little Baby and them, or anything, they try to take that car and do a video and burn the car. Like, are y'all fucking stupid? Like, why would you burn a classic? I can understand like a Lexus or the Mad City van or something like that.
Right.
But the GNX,
right?
You dumb?
Yeah, that's just dumb. I wouldn't even want to see that shit.
Listen.
But yeah, man. We I think that's pretty much all we wanted to talk about today. Was there anything else you wanted to drop?
Oh. Drake's a bitch. We just gonna keep saying that. Oh, and just stay in tune. We gonna get Reg. We gonna get the R2G2. We gonna cook something cooking. And,
all right.
Yeah, we gonna get something cooking. We hope everybody would like it. So we're going to get something cooking.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We're going to try to do some big things around here. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. We really appreciate all of y'all who tune in and, especially those who check us out over on TikTok. We got a pretty decent following on TikTok.
Yeah. Check us out on TikTok. There's a couple of things I do want to talk about. So there's this guy named Robert Davey.
Okay.
First of all, fuck you. So the thing of it is, like, he came up and was like talking, because you got them and the MAGA people talking about I didn't understand the Super Bowl. This is a boring performance. Like, nah, because it wasn't for you. Everybody wants to be entertained. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, it is entertainment, but it's, we can't look. It was like what Curtis King said. Like, we got so desensitized to not look at art.
Right.
Like, music is art. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that was going on was art. And then, like, y'all kind of got desensitized to, all you want to do is, like, see some people come up here and shake asses and, yeah, I'm going to be here and I'm going to pose right here next to the car with my mink stuff on. And, yeah, I'm going to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So stupid shit. But my man, not that he my man, he was there saying, like, yeah, y'all there, the rap is crap. It's just ghetto. And I mean, listen.
I think I saw that because he's an actor.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Yeah. Like, yeah, y'all should listen to jazz. We should train these kids. Mm-hmm. Like, man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
First of all, jazz is made by black people.
And that's why he brought that shit up, because he was trying to sound not racist. Like, yeah, jazz and black people, that's better. But you came off as racist anyway.
Yep.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, jazz was made by us. Rock was made by us. Damn. Another one.
R&B, that's all us.
Square dancing.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Learn something every day.
But reason why I bring that up, because you sound like, I think Henry Ford.
Okay.
Because he was against jazz back in that day. He's like, nah, we need to go back to the American music of square dancing and da-da-da-da. Black people made square dancing.
See?
Fucker.
See? I did not know that.
So fuck them.
So but yeah, I did see that. I didn't know his name, but I remember seeing the clip and I was like, I know that guy's face. He's an actor. I just couldn't remember his name. But yeah, that shit is crazy, man.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, that what kills me though. Like, yeah, there's some rap that ain't great. I can understand that. I'm not that naive.
Yeah.
But you can't paint it with a broad brush.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, fuck that dude. I'm gonna have to do like Prodigy, man, be on some old, high school shit. Punch that nigga in his face for living.
Just for living.
I
don't like the way you live, homie.
You don't like the way you live, son.
You ever seen that video of Godfrey where he keep knocking on the door? He's like, yo, y'all making too much noise. And he goes away and then he come back. He knocks on the door again. He's like, yo, your doodles are too loud. You know what I mean? You're taking a shower too loud.
Yeah. Quit doodling over here. Quit doodling.
Yo, that shit's funny as shit, man.
Quit doodling.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Skits by Godfrey.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so that was pretty much episode 23, Layers of the Culture. I think we pretty much, are good for today. We do want y'all feedback, and please spread the word. If you like what you hear, we try to have some good conversation, and, we love feedback. So, be constructive, not negative. You know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. You got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I think that's it. Other than one more thing, we were talking about ASAP Rocky. He might be going to jail.
Oh yeah, over the shooting thing.
Yeah. So from what I understand, I didn't get a chance to look this up. He went to the courtroom. They were in the courtroom. The old altercation. I don't know if it was his friend.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that they got an altercation with. And they were saying, what do these letters stand for? I don't even know what the letters are. But
was it maybe about the ASAP?
But this nigga ASAP talking about, don't tell him in the court. I'm like, yo, nigga, you can't do that.
Yo,
you can't do that.
Don't tell him the secret code.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Like, how you do that?
So now you just convinced me that,
that you saying something. Yeah, man.
So I was like, all y'all niggas going to jail now.
Yeah, you're going to jail. Dang.
Going to jail.
Dang, like, what was it? The Dipset in an animated cartoon that was on YouTube. And Freaky Zeke was up there selling shit.
Yeah.
Freaky Zeke. You're going to jail.
Yeah, I remember that, man. I don't know who made that cartoon, but I remember that should be.
Yeah, it was just like, that shit was hilarious.
Hell yeah.
2 for $5 purple top. I want to let you know. I want to let you know we got a new location. And then like the location was like the 1 foot, like outline, and he just literally moved 1 foot over.
Yeah. Yo, that shit was funny as shit.
Hilarious.
But yeah, man. I might have to go back and check that out again. I ain't seen that in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's
crazy. I think we're done now. So I apologize. But
no, you good, man.
I had to, But don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Brothers and sisters.
Don't tell them the code.
Don't tell them the code, son. Don't do that.
You know what I mean? Don't tell them what that means.
Don't tell them what that means.
But yeah, for episode 23, this is your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Say Drake.
Are you like the young?